Alright, starting a new session again, so apologies if I'm forgetting anything. But I do remember that we were looking for some rope, or possibly an axe, and that we can find it down here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Wait, didn't he say something? Didn't Mr. Psychic tell me something about this?
Christ almighty wonder! You has a face ache, ain't you? Roaming the ship, poking your nose into everyone's business.
Look, will you help me?
Just who do you take me for now? One of those la-di-da millionaires up top?
No, I don't.
Jack Hacker keeps his word, honors his promises. When I saw you coming, I says to myself, they'll be wanting to know about him. The foreign gentleman, German I suspect. A remedy nervous type he was too. Give me a bob and told me to tell whoever asked to repeat a phrase word for word. You want to hear it now?
I would love to. Imagine I should say nope, goodbye.
But still the vine her ancient ruby yields, and still a garden by the water blows. Yeah, that's it. Here, he wrote it down.
Thank you.
What's it mean anyway? Some rich man's game you play? You can have it. Just tell Conklin we want the money tonight.
Sure thing. Is that the other part of the hang? Two parts of the same note. I'm sorry, I just didn't expect to see somebody actually moving about in the environment like this, sorry. Just how far can we follow you? Oh, that's all there is. But still the vine her ancient ruby yields, and still a garden by the water blows.
More clues? What is this becoming? A scavenger hunt at a country house party? Remember, the important thing's the notebook. Find it.
Yeah. Thing is, if these clues are supposed to lead me there, that's kind of difficult. Next up, we're gonna pay Conklin a visit, but I figure we should definitely check out the bridge at least once, right? Oh, look at all this. Maybe I shouldn't be messing with this stuff. Hello? Hello, hello? Look at that, the captain's wheel. Ooh. I could avert everything right now. Look at, we're steering the Titanic. Whee! Look at this, we're drifting. Although I have to say, I'm not quite sure what the point of this is. Maybe...
I think you've seen enough. Seamen, check course. Now I remember why passengers aren't allowed on the bridge.
I'm gonna reload a save because I can't live with that embarrassment.
What now? Another clue?
Yeah, I'm really kind of involving everyone now, aren't I? I'd like to do a reading of something. This.
Aha! The ruby out again. But still the vine her ancient ruby yield. What's red and old? Still a garden by the water blows. Still a garden by the water blows. We're on the water, obviously. And a garden means plants. Where's there a profusion of greenery on board? Figure it out.
I don't know.
Goodbye.
Is there like a garden or something? Maybe the first class. Oh no, we can't go that way. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure then. You know, we also do have to go back to the smoking area. I mean, that could yield something. Well, that's greenery. And I am seeing red everywhere on the tables. Oh, maybe this is why I have to search around? Alright, what can and can I not click on then? Things do have a tendency to change between sections. I've got to say, it's really weird how, like, this game is sort of... Old Reds. 20 cigarettes. It's a cigarette case. Okay, we've got that now. And I guess we'll bring that back to the psychic since we're apparently letting him solve the case for me. And that goes into what I was about to say. It's really weird how this game has all those, like, unintuitive inconveniences of these past games. But it does a really good job of, like, diegetically guiding you along in places. Like, there's so many characters here who pretty much exist to give you hints and push you along when you need to. Where's that guy at? These are basically state secrets we're handing you, but we don't have time to worry about it.
Another clue.
I'd like you to do a reading of these cigarettes.
No thanks, I don't smoke. Oh, you want a reading? Very well.
That should be the thumbnail.
They belong to Mr. Seidelman. Sorry, no signals from that at all.
That's quite a strong signal.
Goodbye. I'll be here if you need me.
I probably will, but the purser is who I'm looking for at this moment.
Mr. Seidelman is in cabin A10.
There we go, A10.
I live to serve.
Oh, yes you do. Wait, hang on. Well, why would I want to check something?
Glad to be of good night.
Oh, that should be my outro from now on. I'm so glad I didn't fix that bug. Not that it's really practical for me to do so. Alright, A10. A10. If we had an A10, we could probably win the upcoming war pretty much easy peasy, right? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Alright, A10. Not letting us in. We can't mess with the electric either. Here we are. And I know that there's somebody here who I have not really spoken to yet. Oh, well, you're right there, but what about you?
Good evening, mon ami. Buick Riviera welcomes you to the tables. You look familiar. We make a meeting before? Deauville? The casino at Monaco? New Mexico. I lived there once. In Diamondback. Such a town. So, have we met?
No, I don't think we met before.
Too bad.
Oh, no, we're playing cards? I wonder if you're not some kind of, like, studio in-joke. Can I leave this? Okay, you're just a gambling minigame. You're good. You're what I need. Okay, there we go. Enjoying your evening?
You're on board? Get real, Pally. Watch him, or he'll pick your wallet too.
Ah, so you're creating him as a challenge. Well, I don't want to play that unless I can at all help it. I mean, after all, I had a traumatic experience at the Baker House. Is this your pack of old Reds?
Don't mind if I do. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, I always say. Gave a pack of these to the German kid early tonight. He's an odd one. While we was docked in Queenstown, I saw him on top of one of the smokestacks. The last one. Right at the top. Who knows what he was up to? Looked like he was hiding some crazy crowd kid.
Is that right? He hid something up there. We were over there earlier. We climbed up into the smokestack and it took a really long time and I was like, what's the point of all this? That's gotta be where he hid the notebook. Now, I still remember the way there. It's just hopefully that meddlesome worker doesn't try and stop me. It may actually be before him. So maybe there's still a chance here. I really need to get through.
Oh, she's still running rough. You're so clever last time, you can't have a go again.
I guess I should.
Right. There's a gauge showing the turbine's power out. The needle's got to move into the green zone.
Yeah. all over again. Let's just fiddle with it as before until things work. I think we're pretty close. We had it for a second. Come on. There we go. No, oh my god, come on. There we are.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, thanks. Saving the world. Oh, I should probably pop a save here as well, right? Do not want to have to be doing that again. I have so many saves, it's unbelievable. But I want to be able to go back to the right times. Yeah, I believe it was up here.
You have interfered in my affairs for the last time. Prepare to die at the hands of Serbia.
Oh god, it's a fighting minigame. This is not what I expected to be doing today. I guess I'll just use the tried and true tactic of spamming face punches. I'll be honest, I really have no idea how this is supposed to work. Truly no idea what's supposed to be going on here. Didn't you have like a gun or something? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to... I get it. I'm supposed to click on your hand when you're getting ready to fight? It's actually kind of quick. Oh my god, this is irritating. This is really irritating. What? What just happened? What? I think I won? Okay, but this time it makes no difference. That was truly... All of the times this game tries to have actual gameplay are just truly baffling. And in the end, I'm not even sure if it made any difference. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Anyway, let's go. And thus begins our climb to the top. Wait, why couldn't we just use the gas pen there? I feel like that would have been a handy cheat code. We're really clamoring here. Where no passenger has gone before. Great. Well, this adds a tremendous amount to the gameplay. It's just kind of working all this stuff out. Oh, here we are. Are you gonna tell me that this is not the right one? No, here it is, here it is, here it is.
I think that notebook is for me. Please.
Colonel Zeidel?
I know exactly who you are. The agents have our secrets, yes?
You want the notebook?
Thank you for finding it. Willie would have appreciated your effort. Cold, isn't it? I've maintained climate is the crucible of civilization. Culture blooms in the temperate. It is the tropic and Arctic zones which breed barbarism. Russia, for instance.
So, what was so important about this notebook anyway?
In that notebook are names of anti-Tsarist Russians, revolutionaries living in exile. Germany supports these men. They are called communists. We provide assistance, small courtesies, and, wherever possible, financial encouragement. One of these men is moving to Krakow soon. Charming city, Krakow. We urge Willie to befriend such types in Vienna. He kept a list of such men for us, or so I thought. He was a Russian agent who was going to turn those names over to the Okhrana, the Russian Secret Service.
And if the Russian police got their names?
Dave would kill them. Secretly, of course, but kill them just the same. Think. With the revolutionaries all dead, the Tsar would be secure on his throne.
That should not be allowed. Not when there are wars to be planned for.
Now then, the notebook.
That is what we call Deus Ex Machina.
iceberg. They've run into an iceberg. The idiots! I will be taking that notebook now.
Maybe we can make a deal? Let me just tear a page out. I would like your autograph. You can have this pen. Sign your name. Make your mark on history.
What?
You'll be going down with the ship, Zeidel. Let's just step over your corpse and I guess try and get out of here. Right after a save, of course. Oh my god.
You see, my friend, we will all meet the devil. Eventually.
Wait. Okay, everything is gone except for the key and the jewels. Yes?
That's a nasty bump. You'll live. But for how long is the question? We've struck an iceberg. The incompetence, the idiots. That was an hour ago. The captain's called women and children to the boat. It's serious. She's sinking by the bow. She's got about an hour left, maybe a little. Look, you have to find that book, the Rubaiyat, before the Titanic sinks. And the painting. You have to find it. We need to get those plans. And make sure that necklace doesn't end up in the wrong hands. The Serbian, Vlad. He must have the notebook. The notebook lists the names of Russian radicals.
I gathered.
The Germans actively encourage Lenin and other revolutionaries. You must recover that notebook. This information is vitally important to our Russian ally. I know you're hurt, but the Titanic's sinking. It's not going to be easy. The lifts have been shut down for good. We must get the evidence off the ship before it goes. So, up we go. Now get cracking.
So it seems like maybe we have one other chance. In other words, it's save time. This is surprisingly climactic for an adventure game. But let's go. The question is, where do we find somebody like Vlad? Oh wow, there's actually sound effects for this. You guys are lifeless as ever. Okay, I think this is C deck. I need to go to the other side and find that purser. If anybody can help me now, it's him. Nope, dude ditched. Oh my god, the cowardice. The incompetence, the idiots. Okay, we'll probably find just about everyone on the deck, right? Let's get as high as possible. That's away from the water. Look at this.
Stand clear. Back down. What is it? I'm swinging out boat 3 directly. Line starts in back.
Can you help me?
Help? Now? I'm busy. We have plenty of women and children for boat 3 here.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Lads, swing out boat 3. We're launching.
Okay, have fun with that. I need to... Oh. Part of the ship's already underwater. Real nice of Vlad to bring me back, but... doesn't seem like much of a mercy in this context.
Absolute madhouse, don't you think? People running hither and thither, no organization, no plan of attack.
Henry doesn't think the situation calls for panic.
Lunatics, all of them, running about like rabbits with a stoat at the hole.
The lapse in social order is absolutely shocking.
Boats! Ha! If I were captain...
Such people, they're not dressed for first cabin, like those 2 immigrants on the second-class stairwell. Really, something should be done. The woman's quite up, and the man with her was carrying a painting. Of all things, a painting. What is the world coming to?
Sodding
I can't possibly get in these boats.
I agree. Packing the women off in such crap...
Game crashed. Oh my god.
Suit yourself then.
Alright, I guess they asked if I want to get on the boat. I'm not doing it. We need to get to the second-class stairwell. I think this is it. Let's get down. Where are they at?
My orders are to allow nobody above this deck. Orders to be maintained. Last thing we need's a riot. If you go down there, I can't guarantee you'll come back. It's dangerous down there.
Okay, well, I'm on important business.
Quickly now. If I'm still here when you return, I'll let you back up.
Okay, great. They were far down below.
That bastard Conklin and his wife. As bad as he is.
Mrs. Conkling, she's stolen my baby. I let her hold the baby so I could get my hands free. I let her and she took him. She told the steward Eddie was hers. He wouldn't let me follow her up. She's leaving with my baby.
Easy, Shay. The stewards. They won't let us back up to first class. It don't take brains to see what's gonna happen to this ship. Now you listen. That German gave me this painting. He's never come back for it. Get the baby and it's yours.
Take the letter. Find her. See if she'll trade the baby for it. Please, you're our only hope.
You don't, and I'll chuck this painting into the sea. Get moving.
Okay, we have our orders then.
You mate, there's not much time. Now get up on the boat deck. Orders to be maintained. Last thing we need.
Yeah.
Get up on the boat deck.
Yeah, the boat deck, cool. Alright, oh my god. We may not have much time.
Stand back! Ladies and gentlemen, maintain order. Women and children board first.
Prepare to swing out. Lifeboat away, sir.
This is actually really terrifying, partly because it's got so much more energy than before.
How is the mission going?
Yeah, I don't have anything yet.
Zeitl's cabin. What about Vlad?
Yeah, I'll do it. How are we gonna get these objects off the
Sailors are
ship?
giving priority to women and if worse comes to worse, give me the evidence. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. There are still quite a few boats left.
Okay. And if not, I'll try and find a door. We can both fit. There you are. That baby's not yours.
He's mine now. No one will know. He'll have a good life with me instead of that penniless girl. Leave. I'm getting on that boat.
I have the letter and I'll publish it.
The letter? You have it? It can ruin us. Ruin me. I'll trade you. The letter for the child. Hurry! The letter for the child. Here. Take it. Take it. The letter. Yes, let me have it. What a fool! You don't have a seat in the boat.
Okay, cool. I got little Eddie. Which, man, I really hope I'm doing the right thing here. A child may actually be their ticket off. I've got to hope that that's the case.
I'll try to remember you on the way. Good luck.
Yeah, cool. Can you not see the baby that I'm carrying into the depths of this sinking ship? Here you go.
Thank you. Here. Take the painting. No use, I got... Go on. Get up top with my sister and the baby. Save...
No, Jack, no. Not without you.
Hush now. Hush. There'll be no luck for men like me. I'll try me luck back here, in the stern. Get moving.
It's best I be going now. Take me to the boats.
Thank you. I'll not forget.
He's first class, I'm in.
Yes.
I'll never forget what you done. God protect you.
And you. If nothing else, we at least made some difference for someone. Let's have a look at this thing, shall we? Huh. Looks sort of familiar. I have the painting.
Good job. We need to get all these objects off the ship safely.
Do you think I can find a lifeboat?
Sailors are giving priority to women and if worse comes to worse, give me the evidence. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. There are still quite a few boats left.
you seen the Astors? My dear, how did you ever miss them? In the gymnasium, JJ was dissecting one of these wretched jackets to show his wife. Horrid. They go with nothing. Nothing. Couldn't be more tiresome. Though White did go with JJ's blue suit, but then he always cuts a figure. The Astor men, such sharp dresses, such prizes, as she figured out.
Who figured out?
Madeline, his child bride. Imagine, John Jacob Astor, a divorced man, marrying a 19-year-old from Brooklyn, too. In What I Do, she became like creme brulee, too rich to digest. Social disaster. They were cut, my dear, cut dead. So John took her abroad, to Egypt, where they and Mrs. Brown, that dreadful miner's wife, were thicker than thieves, of which Cairo is infested, I assure you.
Cool. Is any of that relevant? Well, I mean, except for the gymnasium information. So I guess we try that. I don't know if we can even get down to that deck anymore. Can we do something from the wireless room? Probably not. Alright, I had to Google what cabin he's in, which is right here. Alright, Vlad, what did you do with this thing? No. Come on. Me through.
A pity about
Great.
the Titanic. She's going to sink, you know. I have it from Andrews. The poor fellow is in a state of shock. He is giving her about another hour at best. Make yourself comfortable. The bomb on the sofa will take care of everything else. What remains will go down with the ship. With, it appears, most of our fellow passengers.
You won't escape.
You think so? Excuse me, will you? I have an appointment to keep. Goodbye.
You're locking the door behind me. The bomb in the sofa. Oh my god. And there's a key as well. And wait, trying to leave. What? Okay, I guess we get to try again. I was trying to back out so I could save, but it doesn't matter. Alright, God, this is a lot. Timer connects to the bomb here. Red to this thing. Oh, we could actually just remove that right away? Wait, was that supposed to happen? I thought I was supposed to connect things a certain way and then it would open. Strange. Alright, so... Hang on. Actually, wait. Wait. Is that being used as a contact right there? The hammer on the bell? Alright, I still really don't fully understand this, but let's try it this way. We'll start you, and then, I don't know what we do with you. I guess do that. And then that goes around to here. Still not confident. And then, oh, no, because that goes to there. And then, wait, if the clock stops, then does that, this is either the dumbest thing I've done or the smartest. Wait. But you've got no power because it's going uselessly to the key. Okay, so even since I've figured this part out, I've blown it up a few more times trying to understand this last part. If I go to you, that shouldn't do anything because that's now completely inert. Actually, at that stage, there should be no power to the key box at all, right? Okay, I guess we did it. That was kind of a cool puzzle. We got ourselves out, but does that do what we need it to? Yeah, so I looked up a guide, and apparently that was all for nothing. That can have an impact depending on things that happened earlier in the game, but that's not what happened with us. So instead, Actually, the first class lounge, that might be on the other side of the ship. The first class lounge, they said they would open in the event of an emergency, did they not? Oh, no, here it is, here it is.
If you've come to get me to leave, I'm not leaving Willie. I want to stay near him on the ship.
Willie's dead.
We met here in the lounge the first night out. He introduced himself. Willie was so kind. Not like Mama's friends, they just want our money. I'm staying with him.
Go to the lifeboats.
We went for a walk that night on deck. There were so many stars. Just like tonight. I told him you can't see the stars in New York. The lights burn too bright. I told him to go to Central Park. I was going to take him to the park to show him the stars. Here, take this shawl. I don't need it. If you get to New York, visit the park. That's where you see stars. That's where I wanted to take Willie. Goodbye.
Okay, I guess we can use that for something. Now we can go straight here. We can actually see it for the first time. Fancy place. Can we actually talk to any of you? If you're so psychic, why didn't you see this coming?
I wondered when you'd rematerialize. We're in a bit of a spot, don't you think?
Aren't you trying to find a boat?
Me? My lord, no, I'm too old and too fat for small boats. Besides, after spending my corporeal career communing with the beyond, I'm not too worried about joining it now. Visit Mr. Riviera. He's playing for some very high stakes.
How high?
Very high.
Oh god. Dude found the captain's stash, huh? Look, I really need to ask you something, but first, you're actually giving me the option. You knew about the Titanic, didn't you?
But what's still unknown is what you will do. Don't you see? You've changed the past. You've had that chance. What you do now will change the future. Don't fail.
This guy's inclusion is actually, like, he's quickly made himself one of my favorite characters. He's just such a cool element to have in the story. Can you read the shawl for me, please?
No emanations here.
How about the painting?
A painting? The artist is no master. Take it away. It makes me uncomfortable.
It's a Hitler, isn't it? It's a Hitler, isn't it? I know he painted architecture.
I suggest a hand of cards with Mr. Riviera. Hurry. Goodbye now. It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance in this world. Perhaps we'll meet again in the next.
I hope so. You were of great help in this one.
The water's on E-deck. Get up top.
Okay. According to a guide, our old buddy Vlad can be found in the turbine room. But getting down through E-deck is not going to happen, so we're going to have to try the second class stairwell again. Yep, cool. Important business.
If I'm still here when you return, I'll let you back up.
The friendships we made here were certainly valuable in a very short arc. God, the fact that this all happened on one night. A night to remember, to be sure, huh? Cabins. Should be right down through here. Oh, this is not going to be a good place to be.
The engine room's about to go. Go! Get up top!
Okay, we're not going that way. Maybe down here? Found ya. Who is that?
And Sasha.
Is he dead?
Yes. Sasha cared only for himself, not Serbia, not the Black. This is war. Deserters are shot. Like dogs. And you come for the ruby yacht? Maybe you come for the note. The one the German wanted? Maybe you want this. The English lord's necklace. It is mine to sell. The money for the Black Hand. Then you will see somewhere, sometime, within a month, in a year, we will start a fire. A fire that will destroy the Austria oppressors, destroy Europe, and all Serbs will know freedom. I must leave. I must get on a lifeboat. Once again, I must ask for your help. Find a way to let me board a lifeboat unnoticed. Women and children first is the rule.
I mean, you have things I need.
What? How?
Disguise yourself as a woman with this shawl.
Disguise? No. I die like a man.
Drowning won't help your cause.
You can get me into the first class? To the boats? What can I give you?
How about both? The notebook is more important.
Never. It is for Serbia. Quickly, what do you take?
Notebook.
Take it and give me. Give it to me. If I disguise myself, I can reach the boat. The sea, it's coming in.
Okay, so we lost the Rubaiyat. So what that means then is that we've essentially traded the past for the present. Or hopefully for a future. That's all I've got to hope for. Can we at least rifle through Sasha's pockets? Alright, that's the painting. That's the painting and the notebook. It's just gonna have to do. And look, this is the stuff we wanted the Rubaiyat for anyway, right? You can take the rest. Let's get upstairs, quick as we can. Oh, come on. Second class stairs, all the way to the top. Looks like he's left. Oh, nope, there you are. Yep. Didn't think I'd see you either. There's so many people that I hope make it, and I know won't. You there. Wait, what are you doing here?
You are proving surprisingly hardy, so perhaps you'll honor one more request. The evening's last, it would seem.
Why should I?
Oh, but you must. You could save a life.
What are you talking about?
Lady Georgia's, of course. I've poisoned her.
There is so much going on right now. What sort of poison is it?
If you decide against helping me, she will die. But if you cooperate, the antidote for her. Why, there goes Mr. Ismay. He's abandoning ship. Not just the women and children. The president of the line gets a seat too. So, will you help?
Sure.
Good. Listen closely. You have the painting, and we both know its true value. Please, the painting. Hand it to me.
No.
If you don't do this, Lady Georgia will die. Are we clear? Good. I despise miscommunication. I am warning you, Carlson. Give me the painting.
I already saved a life tonight.
Really now. I never take no for an answer.
Okay. Well, I guess I just won't talk to you anymore then. Alright, I can't find where we're supposed to be going. I can't find my person anywhere. So I think I'm just gonna make an attempt on the lifeboats.
Jig's up for me. A sailor who can't swim's what I is.
Can you help me?
It's every man for himself. Let's help 10 miles off the port bow. A ship's light. Why don't they see us? Why are they just sitting there? Our rockets are almost gone.
What should I do?
There aren't enough boats. You're stuck like the rest of us.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Good luck, mate.
Oh god, is it actually... I know there's many configurations of ending. So what more am I to do? I think it's too late. Okay, maybe there's still something to be done, but the boats are gone. The boats are gone. I may have to reload an earlier save. Wait.
Carlson, you've done your best to help. Quick, we've space for one more. Get in, damn it! Now!
Okay, I think I've got to. I've got the painting, I've got the notebook, we'll just have to take it.
There's no more time. Get in, you can go. Get in, damn you, it's an order!
Are you coming with us?
Tell them we did our best. Tell them...
I guess this is all happening again.
Vlad left the Titanic with the Rubaiyat. The money garnered from the sale would finance the violent assassination of Archduke Ferdinand at Sarajevo in 1914. The World War followed. As for the painting, it left with me. The plans proved useless. In the month following the sinking, the War Office scrapped the proposed deployments in a cost-cutting measure. But the canvas? As the only artifact saved from the Titanic, the painting became famous. Along with its creator, a rather excitable Austrian named Adolf Hitler, who makes a lucrative career to this day.
Really?
Overpriced alpine vistas to the carriage trade. I left the ship with Willie's notebook. Eventually, it found its way to the Russians. The Tsar's secret police were grateful, and the names Stalin, Lenin, and Trotsky vanished from history. The Communist Revolution aborted. Following Germany's defeat in the Great War, the Communists seized power in Berlin. They organized, they waited. Weakened by the Great Depression, the democracies gradually fell under communism's sway. Today, April 14th, 1942. Britain has joined the rest of Europe in a communist union, ruled from the German Politburo in Berlin. We are to work unceasingly to build a workers' paradise. From each, according to his abilities, to each according to his needs. Those who disagree with the new order are to be liquidated. If only the past could be changed.
I did not think quite this much could potentially be at stake here on the Titanic. I thought I had gotten a pretty good ending. We got the painting and we got the... It seems like even success can be failure here. Of course, World War I itself was not prevented. Maybe it would have been even better not to let the notebook get back. But I absolutely love the way it's handled its story here. And this is something that so few games do even now. I like how the decisions we make are made through gameplay and not through, press X to do this and Y to do this. It's just the culmination of all of our experiences and all the things we've done leading up to that point. And the thing is, it encourages replayability because we can easily look back with the benefit of hindsight and see some of the things we could have done differently. There's a million different places that obviously history diverges here, but the same is true even within the game itself. I mean, I've actually read early on that you can bypass a lot of this game by simply taking the rubaiyat out of where you find it in the boiler room and moving it to another slot. Makes it so that Vlad can't find it and averts a good chunk of the game's plot. We could, potentially, if we lose it there, we could get it back in the end, but we can only make the trade for one item. Actually, I'm skimming back through the walkthrough now, and it seems like throughout the story there's a whole bunch of times where these objects can change hands. It's not just like, if you miss this part, you're screwed. You can gain and lose and regain each of these items at various different points. That is really cool. Why don't more games do things like this? And for 1996, that's incredibly impressive.
We're trapped. We'll drown. I'm getting on, you understand? They'll throw out somebody else. I've got money. I'll give them thousands. I've got to get on a boat.
Yeah, you have fun with that, bud.
Left. Get what you need and go.
Yeah, I'm trying. This time I've taken the rubaiyat instead of the notebook. So I'm trying to just see where this leads.
Incredible. The rubia, the one stolen in Paris. It is coveted. And bloodshed surrounds it. This book will bring sorrow to the world.
Believe me, I know. We're actually kind of the same like that now, aren't we? Maybe you're just somebody who's played the game a few times.
I suggest a hand of cards with Mr. Riviera. Hurry.
Boats? The boats, I can't find them. Everyone's gone. The officer, he wanted to put me in a boat with people I didn't know. But it's not that bad, is it? We won't die. No, we won't. The boats. I must find the right one, the right boat.
Try to save yourself.
The boats. I must find the right... I must. I can't go with just anyone.
Well, that's your problem. God, that's the kind of thing a ghost keeps repeating long after the event.
The lifeboats are away. There's no more.
You wouldn't let me get on before.
Enough for everybody. Help the passengers. The last thing we need to write. There are no more boats. Do you hear me? No more. The nearest ship is still miles away. Good God. Don't you understand? She's sinking. Save yourself. Tell them we did our best.
Bonsoir. My steaks? Looks familiar, eh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had that earlier.
Ah, jewel. Such diamonds. Quite valuable. Almost as beautiful as the Lady Georgia. Bien. If you win, you receive the boat pass. If I win, I get the necklace. Let's begin.
Cool. I don't know what to do with that information. Okay, I guess I won.
You have well played. Here. Deliverance. Of a kind. One more?
Nah. I'm
Maybe
out.
I see you again. Before you die. Adieu.
Adieu. Let's get the heck out of here.
See what I said about moonlit?
Yeah, sure. What can I do to help? Yep, you want me to help the passengers? That means I've got to offer you something. Wait, no, come on.
What is this claptrap? Try your trick on one of the sailors. It's women and children first.
Well, at least you've got integrity. But, I mean, forget the kids, honestly. Can I try this on one of the sailors? Perhaps there's no time. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I'll go now.
More time.
Vlad left the sinking ship without the rubaiyat, nor did he have the real Lambeth diamonds.
Ah, that's what they're for.
Black Hand never got its funds, money intended to finance a wave of terrorism across the Balkans. One of the intended targets, the heir to the Austrian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. His murder might have started a war. We were lucky. We got peace instead. As for the painting, it left with me. The plans proved useless. In the month following the sinking, the War Office scrapped the proposed deployments in a cost-cutting measure. But the canvas? As the only artifact saved from the Titanic, the painting became famous. Along with its creator, a rather excitable Austrian named Adolf Hitler, who makes a lucrative career to this day, peddling overpriced alpine vistas to the carriage trade. I never retrieved Willie's notebook. The Germans' support of the Russian revolutionaries continued. War was avoided, but not bloodshed. In Russia, the communists overthrew the Tsar, exchanging one empire for another, though Lenin could not have seized power without Germany's support. The new Soviet Union proved no friend to the Kaiser, as the Soviet Union began a decade-long campaign to bring communism to Europe. In 1931, weakened by the Great Depression, the German Empire collapsed. With Berlin no longer a check against communist expansion, the communist tidal wave swept over Europe. Today, April 14th, 1942, it's Britain's turn. They say we've lost our chains, but it's our freedom that's vanished instead. If only the past could be changed.
So we really got to get, like, everything for this exact ending to not occur. Unfortunately, I think I would have to replay far too much of this for that to actually come to pass. However, I will find it on YouTube and show it for you.
Vlad left the sinking ship without the rubaiyat, nor did he have the real Lambeth diamonds. The Black Hand never got its funds, money intended to finance a wave of terrorism across the Balkans. One of the intended targets, the heir to the Austrian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. His murder might have started a war. We were lucky. We got peace instead. As for the painting, it left with me. The plans proved useless. In the month following the sinking, the War Office scrapped the proposed deployments in a cost-cutting measure. But the canvas? As the only artifact saved from the Titanic, the painting became famous. Along with its creator, a rather excitable Austrian named Adolf Hitler, who makes a lucrative career to this day, peddling overpriced alpine vistas to the carriage trade. I left the ship with Willie's notebook. Eventually, it found its way to the Russians. The Tsar's secret police were grateful, and the names Stalin, Lenin, and Trotsky vanished from history. The communist revolution aborted. I didn't really realize it then, but that night 30 years ago was one of history's most crucial. Though the Titanic carried 1,500 to the death, a peaceful world would be their epitaph. Our mission was a success. With no wars or bloody revolutions to derail us, prosperity and progress has flowed into every corner of the globe, bringing humanity a security known only to the privileged few before the Titanic sailed. Today, on April 14th, 1942, I am leaving the service to retire in a world at peace. One can only imagine how different it could have been, would have been, if we had failed.
So with all that said and done, that was Titanic: Adventure Out of Time. And it's certainly an impressive feat of storytelling, and I've already talked about that, but of course, that's not why I came here. I came here for the nostalgia factor, for the sort of inherent eeriness that seems to come with these old adventure games, and this one was certainly swimming in it. The pun wasn't intended, but it is now. Being able to freely explore this ship and wander about at our own leisure and take in all the details, actually passing through something that nobody will ever get the chance to in any other way, that's gotta be such a dream come true for anybody, especially at the time, who has a soft spot for this period in history and for this event in particular. Being able to interact with all these characters and piece together a story in a way where it feels like we're changing something that so many people probably wish they could, even if just to see the what ifs. And even if your interest is as simple as just wanting to stand on the deck and listen to that sea wind pass over and look out at the starry, endless sky, this game's got you covered there too, because it is absolutely packed with atmosphere. Both the intentional atmosphere that's meant to be here, and in terms of just the oldness that we only have in the benefit of hindsight. From the very beginning, it's got this weight hanging over all of it. Because of course, we know that this is a doomed voyage, that a lot of these weird characters that we're interacting with are going to die tonight. And it's pretty much the one thing we don't have any ability to change. I sort of like that, especially for a game that's about changing history. We can do everything except from this point. Well, unless Mara would let us mess with the controls, but that's neither here nor there. But of course, even aside from that, even with all of that on top of this, it's just got that uncanny valley effect of being a product of the 90s. I mean, it's very janky in terms of its graphics and its sound, and especially in the way those characters present, even if it is very cool for the time. And the soundtrack doesn't help us either. I keep expecting it to be one of those Nancy Drew ghost mysteries. But that's such a big part of it. I mean, it's not just the uncanny valley factor, it's the nostalgia we have for something like this. We remember playing games like this. We remember how unnerved we would feel when these things felt so mysterious, when we didn't have guides to look up what was going to happen or what the optimal strategies were. I don't know, it's just this feeling where I hadn't realized we could do this. Just one more discovery, even after everything. It's like, even after everything, when I play this, it's like being a 6-year-old again and taking this out from the library. When I play this, it's like being 8 years old again and taking something like this out from the library and spending so many weekends just trying to piece together all its secrets and spending hours and hours on it and getting just a little further each time. And each new development feels so groundbreaking. Of course, thankfully, I had the benefit of looking at guides as I went to keep it from being too frustrating, but even for the time, like I said, it lacks convenience features, but it has got things within the game itself to kind of push you along. And it really, really helps that it's got such a dynamic story, because it means that even if you screw something up at one point, there's very few areas where you're lost forever, and even then, the ability to stagger your saves means that it really encourages you to go back and mix and match decisions in order to guide yourself with hindsight to your golden ending. It's a game that's got save scumming in mind, and that really works to its benefit. Actually, I'm only now realizing that the ability to save scum is really fitting with this, isn't it? I mean, it's all about a longing to be able to change history, and seeing how the smallest change kind of butterfly effects into something as drastic as what we saw in those endings. It all comes together when you look at it that way, doesn't it? But I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this thing. Like, did you play it back in the day? And if so, how does it hold up now? And if you're just seeing it now for the first time, what are your thoughts from that perspective? But for now, I think I'm ready to just put my feet up and relax, knowing that no matter what happens to this voyage, I can always just reload a save. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.